6:41 now. This is First Edition on AM 860 KPAM. I'm Tim Hall with Terry Travis.
If you're over a certain age and you'd like to get back in shape, we've got a gym for you. Tigard Times reporter Geoff Pursinger joining us live. Good morning, Geoff.
Good morning.
So tell us about this gym.
Well, it's called Beyond 50 Fitness, and we have a story about it in today's copy of the Tigard Times. I went out and talked to them. And they're a new gym. They just opened just before Christmas. So we're talking like just a couple of weeks into it. But the idea is it's a gym for those of us who might be over 50 or just really don't feel comfortable in a traditional gym. And then you go in. It's very small. You know, there's it's only one room. It's in an office park in Tigard. But the idea is they'll work with you and your physical limitations for people who might have had an injury or people who really just aren't accustomed to working out, and get them in this sort of low impact way to get back in shape.
And I'm wondering if it's small in a small room, what's the vibe sort of like?
Well,
there?
so when I say small, I mean it's not like a Bally's Total Fitness or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a big building. It's in an office park. So you have the room is it's not super large, but it's definitely not not too big. But the vibe in there, it's really relaxing. Actually, they have soft piano music playing. And, everybody there is really friendly. I talked to one of the guys who's running it. His name's Gary, and he said, it's like those old days where you would go down to like a barbershop and just hang out and talk to people. It's just really friendly.
Was there any trepidation on the part of some of these folks you talked to about going to a gym with maybe younger people or people who weren't quite their age, and that's maybe why they didn't go to a place like Bally's, but would go to some place like this? Yeah,
when I talked to Gary, he said, you wouldn't believe the number of people who say, I just don't feel comfortable in, a regular gym. They haven't been working out in a while. Maybe they've never worked out in their lives. And the idea of going and working out, next to somebody who's, able to bench press them, that's not comfortable for them. They want to be with people who are like them, people who are, going through the same things that they're going through and trying to get in shape at the same time. And, the way that it's set up is very, like I said, it's very low impact style workout. You sort of work at your own pace. You can get in and out of there. The way that they have the circuit of machines, you can get in and out of there in about half an hour. And so he said, talking to Gary, he said, a lot of these people just come in the morning on their way to work or on their way home every day. You wouldn't believe the number of people who just come in, punch out 30 minutes on their way to the office, and then leave every day, which is a bit unusual for a gym.
So do they have the same sorts of machines that most gyms have, or do they have machines that are adapted for maybe the
Yes, that's true. So the way that they have
adult.
the way that they have the machines are they're specially made to work in that sort of low impact setting, and they're all adjustable for people. So no matter your size, no matter what it is that ails you, whether you have, say you have bad hips or bad knees or whatever, they can set these machines so that they really work for you. And so they have, all the typical stuff like rowing machines and, all that kind of stuff. And the way that they set them up when you come in, if you, want to get a membership, they'll set it up in a way so that they'll tell you all about how to set the machines and get them right for your particular situation.
Is this a trend that we're on the cutting edge of, I guess, here in Portland? Are we going to see more of these type gyms?
Well, Gary certainly hopes so. This gym is one of 3 that are owned by a guy named Andy Baxter, who lives down in the Ashland area. And he has one. This is the newest one up in the Portland area, but he owns 2 others, which are down in Medford and Ashland. But he thinks that this is something that this area really needs. There really aren't a lot of places for people who are over age 50 to go and get a comfortable, safe workout with machines that are specially made for them and their particular needs.
All right, very cool. Geoff, thanks for coming in this morning. It's great having you on the show.
Happy to be here.
Oh, and before we let you go, exactly where is this place so people can find it?
Yes, it's in Park 217, which is just off Highway 217 at the Tigard exit. It's sort of in between Hall Boulevard and Highway 217.
Okay. And people can read about it in this week's edition of the Tigard Times.
Yep, out today and on our website at tigardtimes.com.
Very good. Thanks, Geoff.
Thank you.